Hello, my gorgeous Gemini. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. And I hope you're all feeling absolutely marvelous. I hope that the week so far is being kind, patient, and generous for all of you. Now, Gemini, I'm actually quite excited about this week's reading. As you can see, I have 3 different decks. I'm going to start off with the Romance and Love Oracle deck. The main tarot deck will be the Everyday Witch Tarot. And the clarifying deck will be the very, very cute and fluffy Mystical Cats Tarot. All the links to the decks that Gigi and I use are all in the description box below if you want to be proud owner or our owners of any of the decks that we use. Sharing is caring. We do not gatekeep anything. Now, why am I excited? Because I want to focus on, for the collective watching this, what are your special love messages? What is in store for you, Gemini? And do not worry, if we see any challenging energies, it's why we always say power to you, because there is always a way to actually avoid a certain type of event or energy, or the best way to go through it. So do not worry, right? But let's focus on your beautiful, surprising love messages. Now, there will be no extended reading. I didn't feel guided to. You know, it's almost like, well, I don't want to throw out an extended reading just for the sake of it. So I want this to be a thorough reading for all of you. And yeah, let's get straight to it. This Saturday at 12 p.m, I'll have the personal pleasure of reading for you once more. I'll be doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. Who knows, we might get even additional information based on what we see here. And also, we've been receiving quite a few email requests asking if our online Master Tarot course is still available. Absolutely it is. All the information is in the description box below. It is 100% online, 100% self-paced, lots of workbooks, lots of videos. You get to see me, you get to see Gigi and all that. So it's absolutely fantastic. And of course, our ultimate workbook. It's a big PDF, but I call it literally, it is the ultimate guide. If anyone here wants to learn tarot for love, for romance, for different topics, whether it's an ex or we've just broken up, we want to meet someone new, is someone giving you mixed signals, that is going to be released very, very soon. Gigi and I are actually working on the finishing touches. So yeah, we cannot wait. And when it is released, I promise we will let you know in our videos and also on the community page. So super, super excited about that. All right, Gemini, here we go. And also, if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. If you do like the messages at the end, of course, I do invite you to subscribe. That way you are guaranteed to never ever miss out on a reading that Gigi and I do for you every Tuesday and your weekend reading every Saturday. Now, bottom of the deck, we have the Void. Okay, so it's a little bit difficult to read, but I'll actually read it for you. It says, avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. Now, I kind of feel that none of you are actually really just jumping from one relationship to another. I'm actually really feeling that you know that you're not going to jump into a relationship. So it's my job as a reader to go beyond what we see with paper cards, for example. What is the energy that I'm picking up here? You are already seeking inner fulfillment. You're doing the work, right? You're doing the healing. You're looking out for yourself. You're already aware. You're not just going to jump into another relationship, right? Because we're lonely. No, it's not because you need someone. It's because you want someone. So I think this is more aware, and I think it's validating that, yes, you're on the right path here. Now, I do want to split that this deck. Imperfections. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Interesting. So I have a feeling here is that perhaps the past relationships were actually beyond imperfect. Perhaps they were just walking red flags. And I have a feeling, Gemini, that many of you now are not going to cut every person, every new person you see with the same sword. We're not going to judge them based on our ex, or else it means our ex won, right? So I kind of feel here that there are some things that you can let slide. It's compromise, right? Let's get to the main messages. So I kind of feel that it's not telling you to be aware of it. I think you are already aware. You're a Gemini after all. Well, it's like the Star card. We have the Wish card. It says, someone you wished for is coming into your life. And I just heard that it's going to be better than ever. It's like more than what you expected. So we need to keep our thoughts elevated. When we catch ourselves going into victim mentality mode, we need to say stop. You're aware? Stop. No, we go back on track here. Yeah, we have alone time. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. So I feel that this new person that's coming into your life, including you, I feel like you've been single for a while. We've been single, alone, but not lonely. Two very different things here, right? So I just feel like a lot of you are wondering, you know, I think I'm ready. I miss being hugged by someone. I miss waking up to a morning text and someone saying, you know, call me when you get home, or send me a text message. Just feeling needed here. So you're very independent here as well, but it's also nice to feel needed, right? To feel wanted by someone. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We've got connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. This is, ooh, I feel like this is going to be a very deep relationship, like a very spiritual one. It runs very deep. Nice. We have toxicity. It says, toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth. Be aware. You are aware. That's what I keep picking up. It's not saying Gemini has their head in the clouds. Be aware of this, be aware of that. You are already aware. I feel like this time alone did you very, very good. So many of you might be feeling very ready now. You might have actually also, you know, your last relationship or the last 2 or 3, it might have been quite toxic, very one-sided, right? Yeah, we've got settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. You already know that. You've been through some pretty big lessons. Bonus message, yeah, it's heartbreak. Heartbreak is a part of the human experience. It will pass. Yeah, some of you might still be licking your wounds, I have to admit. It's almost like many of you were in the last relationship, but you still felt single. You still felt very alone. And that's terrible. That's toxic. It's like barbed wire through our hands, right? In our palms. So I have a feeling that the next person that's coming into your life, I feel like they're going to be your wish fulfillment. There's going to be a lot of healing. We complement each other. And as I always say, love should not have to be this damn difficult. Absolutely not. You know those relationships where we see where it just looks easy. They look compatible and all this. Well, why can't you have that? Absolutely. Yes, you can. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Like, I'm literally hearing that this person is coming towards you. Some of you might be aware that maybe we're still on the tail end of this heartbreak, of this toxicity. And if we're realizing, okay, maybe I wanted to be with this person, maybe I was also settling as well because I didn't want to be alone. But that's the thing, you're a freaking Gemini. Whether you're in May or June, you're in the top 4 of the most intelligent star signs. You are very independent. You are the master of communication, just like Virgo, ruled by Mercury. Here we go. We've got 3. We've got 2. The last one. This is going to be a very, very, a relationship. I feel like it's going to be kind of hitting the ground running with commitment, but it's going to be a very deep connection. I can already see that. The bridge in tarot, oracle, gypsy cards, fortune cards, the bridge is actually so symbolic. You know, it's almost like once both of you cross that bridge, that's it. We leave our old life behind. Yeah, 3 of swords. We've got there as the heart. 3 of swords in the tarot is pretty much the only card where we don't see anyone. We've gone our separate ways. The damage has been done. So even though it's Libra, it is sword, and it does cover Gemini and Aquarius. It is the card of heartbreak, sorrow. With some of you, we're literally cheated on, so infidelity. And for some of you, maybe there was a third party to some degree, to some capacity. For some of you, of course, maybe there was no third party, but by golly, they did a very good job of breaking your heart. Not a compliment, but you get what I mean. It's not all doom and gloom. That 3 of swords actually shows to me that you're on the path of healing and even forgiveness. You relinquish yourself, you free yourself from whatever that person did to you. Look what's happening. As a result, you fall into the arms of the Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, a fiery, passionate, exciting, brand new start, even butterflies in your stomach. So many of you could very well be walking into the arms of a brand new person, and they are everything that you hoped for and then some more. So this is a golden opportunity to start fresh. Let's get these messages, please. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo energy. I like that. Okay, let's take them all out. Temperance, I like this card. Sagittarius energy, a major card of healing and you taking your time with your heart. We've got the Fool. We're going for it. A brand new start. New beginnings here. Strong Aries. Oh, I like this. Knight of Wands. This person could be a traveler, seeks adventure, bit of a rebel, but for all the right reasons. The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. Even if this is a person that maybe lives interstate, lives abroad, it's often known as Mr. or Mrs. Right. It's not always fair to say that this person is a player. We also have the Nine of Pentacles. That is Virgo energy, and that is you not losing your independence. So bonus message, you may have a plethora here of options. Maybe you want to keep your options open. Some of you might even be questioning, am I actually ready for a relationship? When all is said and done, am I actually ready? I'm just going to say this right now, Gemini. Whoever you are going to meet, they see you as a high value person. Even if you are a divine masculine watching this, they're seeing you as a good head on your shoulders. You're good with business, good with finances. You're excellent at giving advice to other people. In fact, they see that people look up to you. They will see this in due time. And I'm just going to say it. I'm going to get straight to the point. I don't like to sugarcoat, or I don't even like to gatekeep. This person, and I'm kind of seeing where you're going to meet them, but this person is seeing you as the one. Someone that they would love to settle down with, if not even marry. Now, we don't have to get married. I know some of you don't want to get married. And if that's the case, we're still in a long-term relationship. And what I love, it's going to be well-balanced. Peace, balance, harmony is coming your way. Look at this. This person, they just know, if I'm being too much, I'll pull it back. I can apologize if I make a mistake and all of this. I'm getting very mature, stable, peaceful energy. Some of you are just gonna go for it. We don't know how tall that cliff is, but still, this is usually like, see it as your cheerleader, your life coach. They're saying, go for it, Gemini. You're not gonna regret it. And I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you're a Gemini. You always find a way. That's capturing the purity and the innocence of love, the idea that you had of true love, new beginnings, going for it. Now we've got that beautiful traveling knight. That's the second fastest moving knight. They're coming in with gusto, with passion, right? Highly attracted to you. That red cape is there on purpose. It does represent movement, action. And like I said, that passion, especially action here. It's often known, as I said, Mr. or Mrs. Right. The knight in shining armor that's going to come and swoop you up and make you forget about this heartbreak and that Three of Swords. And what I love is that you are not settling. You are aware of this already. I think it's just confirming that you're on the right path. Nine of Pentacles shows to me, that's pre-Empress energy, by the way. Again, this tells me, is Gemini on the right path? Absolutely. Everything that you have experienced, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the super challenging, has led you to this moment. Many of you still have goals. Many of you have your own business, or you want your own business. I'm hearing some of you want to do something online, so there's more freedom. Absolutely, you'll do it. You're surrounded by pentacles. You're not going to lose your identity. There is still that independence, which for me spells for a very healthy relationship here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's do this. This is definitely someone new. I'm not picking up this is someone like an ex. I have a feeling many of you do not desire to be back with your ex at all. There was just too much toxicity. No, for some of you there definitely was a third party, romantic or not. It should always be you and this person, and that we create strong boundaries, not you, someone else, and a third party. Absolutely not. I'm actually looking that this person also made you feel like an option. They did not do anything to chase you, to preserve this relationship. They did nothing like that. So what happens? We feel like an option and never chosen. That's absolutely terrible. So I'm really sorry about that, Gemini. And yet, let's do the last one. You have not allowed your heart to harden. You still have hope that there is, like the universe has reserved someone special for you. And by golly, yes, they have. Someone very mature. They know what they want. They say what they mean what they say. We've got 3. We've got 2, and the last one. Excellent. Here we go. Chop. All right, let's do this. Bottom of the deck, what do we have? Oh, yes. What a difference now between the card of heartbreak, right? Of the void card. What do we have? 6 of Wands, Leo energy. This is almost pre-chariot energy. It's going to be very successful. This is going to be a very successful relationship where both of you give each other the love, the attention, and the energy that you both deserve here. It is a card of massive personal victory and success here. I mean, look at that. You're sitting there and everyone's showering you with gifts. In this instance, they're giving this cat now all the toys here. So yeah, there's going to be, no lack or no wanting. Yeah, look at this. So we saw the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is a brand new start, the mother of all clarity and conversations here. This is definitely someone that you can talk to even up to the wee hours of the morning. And you're like, it's been already 3-6 hours. What's going on here, right? So yeah, this is all about having just, like I said, the road before you is very clear. And it's only because you kind of state your intentions, what you want, what you don't want, what you're willing to compromise, and also what's a red flag for you. This is absolutely wonderful. All right, let's clarify that Queen of Pentacles. It's you. Cat magic. Gemini and also Virgo energy. Look at this. The Magician states that this is a brand new beginning. You have, guess what? You get to wipe the slate clean. That's what's happening here. Definitely be mindful of your thoughts. Absolutely, you're manifesting with or without realizing like this, right? So this is absolutely beautiful. As above, so below. It's going to be a well-balanced relationship. You've got all the tools on the table to make this work, i.e. you've got all the lessons that you're taking with you. Wow, this is amazing. And of course, the Magician, how it pertains to romance, is saying this is the one. You really don't have to date anymore. When this person arrives, it's pretty much the one. Now, if you are creating any changes in your life, changing jobs, changing home, if you're traveling, it could even be within the same state, interstate, overseas here. Think about the changes that are happening in your life and that you want. That's where that person is. I feel like they're very worldly traveled. They love the outdoors. They love adventure. I'm hearing that they might like camping as well. There's something about the outdoors that this person absolutely loves. Because I'm seeing that they're wearing, I don't know how you say, it's like a fleece sweater, a jacket. They just like to stay warm, but they absolutely love adventure, and they absolutely are very passionate about you. This person wants to settle down. So I feel like, yeah, I don't know, they're a traveler, even if they're from another country, different background, a different accent. They look at you and it's like, no, I don't want Gemini too far gone. I want to be with Gemini. Temperance is actually healing, and we've got the Earth Kitten, which is the Page of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. If any of you are going to study online, in person, changing your houses, if any of you even work in real estate or studying to be in real estate, it actually doesn't matter. You're going to meet your person here. In fact, they're going to invite you out on a coffee date. And as a student card, as also the student of life, both of you have had not the similar background, but enough to kind of get each other, right? To not realize, I'm not going to hurt this person. They're not my ex, right? So like I said, there could be an age difference, a height difference, might be children involved. That won't be for everyone, of course. But this person's going to be very quick to get your number, though. And they want to see you in person. Go for it, please. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it. Because the Nine of Swords is Gemini energy. There you are sleeping. Well, at least you're trying to sleep. And you're being completely hounded by nightmares, night terrors, weird, vivid dreams. This is a card of massive regret. So please, I would actually say, yes, look always before you leap. But there is this element that if we don't give this person a chance, give them the benefit of the doubt, see it with yourself, we may regret it. And I have a feeling that, all right, what's meant for us is never going to leave. But at the same time, I see some of you quite nervous of, it feels like, okay, I'm going to be handing my heart over in due time to this person. Are they going to hurt me as well? So I kind of see here that there is some trauma. You know, they say that mentally we move on, but the body keeps score. So if you still have a bit of anxiety, depression, just those energies that make you very tense and anxious, it is not your fault. You're just on the receiving end of people who greatly hurt you. So without realizing, perhaps we're afraid that if we give this person a chance, they're going to hurt us all over again. I'm not picking that up. The Knight of Wands, as going towards something, could also be what we're leaving behind. Yeah, see, even your person is a bit nervous. The Moon, Pisces, Cancer energy speaks of our internal fears, our internal anxieties. You know, I feel like even for some of you might be wondering, this person is so good looking. What if they have a third party? What if they're lying? What if, you know, they just want to use me and they leave? You know, believe it or not, your person's thinking the same about you. Because Gemini, I'm going to say it, you're just naturally very, very good looking. Look up the famous Geminis. They just ooze just this beautiful, even sex appeal. And you're so intelligent. That just makes you so attractive here. But it's like fear of the unknown, right? It's almost like your person is also wondering, okay, I hope Gemini doesn't turn me down. You know, I hope Gemini stays and all that. So both of you, I kind of have these little fears here. And it's because you're just so damn good looking too. But I don't feel like this person is going to leave you. They don't want to leave you. I do feel some of you might keep this relationship a little bit under wraps until we're official, until we're more established here. Okay. Not everyone, I know this is going to sound sad. The reason why I say that is that not everyone is going to be clapping for you. Whether it is cousins, friends on your side or their side, it's sad, but sometimes that's when they show their true faces. I've seen it many, many, many times when I used to do personal readings. So 9 of Pentacles, please. You're not going to be single much more longer because you've got the good kitty card, which is Judgment. Scorpio energy, look at that. This is like the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's you having an epiphany, a wake-up call, right? Or the light bulb finally goes off and we're like, I'm going to give this person a chance. I see that you're judge, jury, and executioner, but what I absolutely love is that you're definitely going to give this person a benefit of the doubt. Oh, yes. There's that 9 of Pentacles again. I see both of you are independent. You both have your own goals. You have your own wishes here as well. What else do we have? Grace. So that is Temperance. I knew it. You both complement each other. That's beautiful. 6 of Pentacles, the card of generosity here. Equal give and take. There's that Fire, Tom. It's your person. I feel like they're going to be very quick to also give you gifts, shower you with gifts. We also have the World and the Sea Kitten, which is the Page of Cups. This definitely could be someone from a different country, cultural background, or if you're traveling. Again, if you know that you are definitely not traveling this year, absolutely it could be if you're creating any movement and changes in your life. The World is the last card of the Major Arcana, and it's already telling me that you've come full circle. You're wrapping things up, so you're closing the door to your past, and as a result, the Sea Kitten, the Page of Cups, is my surprise card. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There it is. That's the Knight of Wands. They're on their way. This is a budding romance. It's crushing on you. It's falling in love. I'm not really picking up this is someone at work. This is someone that you're going to run into. Now, it could be an event, social networking event, but I really feel that if you are changing jobs, looking for a job, changing your address, you're uprooting your life, you're leveling up, or even if you're traveling, this is where that person is. And I really feel this is destined. We're just like going to bump into each other and like the rest is history. And I do feel that this is definitely going to be the one, especially with the Magician here. Like you literally have nothing to worry about. Wow. I'm hearing that some of you might be wondering, am I good enough for them? Absolutely you are. The reason why you're questioning that is because you've been on the receiving end of pretty bad people that made you feel lesser. That's why. Remember, you're a Gemini. You're a freaking Gemini. So I love this. We've got a brand new budding romance and it is so promising. I mean, they're already seeing you as the one. Are they going to say it to you? No, they may drop hints, but they're seeing you as a high value, a high class person that they can see themselves growing older with. And they're going to work on this. But it's okay. It's easy for me to say, don't be nervous. Don't be afraid. How does that help you? No, it doesn't. They just want you to be aware here. The reason why we're feeling this way is that there could be some emotional trauma from past relationships. And I'm really sorry that that happened. So it's easy for me to say, Dad, don't be nervous, go for it. But of course, when it's crunch time, you know, it's like, okay, I'm scared now. It's going to be a very deep connection. This person is going to value you. They're going to bring something solid to the table, not money, peace, right? Like this is someone you can trust. And look at that. When you win with that 9 of Pentacles in life, they clap for you. They want to see you win. So, Gemini, the only thing I can say is welcome this person with open arms. I'm also hearing that if some of you like going to the beach, a river, something with water, it's weird. They're even telling me a water park. That person's going to be there. So keep your eyes and your ears open. When there are major changes in your life or shifts and stuff like that, that's where that person is. They're going to eye you out. It's almost like, I feel like maybe both of you are going to look at each other and the rest is history. I do feel that if you are looking for a divine masculine, they may be taller than you. And if you're looking for a divine feminine, I don't know why I'm hearing like the same height or slightly shorter. I'm not That won't be for everyone, but that's what I'm seeing. But Gemini, this is absolutely beautiful. Do not worry. And another thing, you're not going to be single that much more longer. I can already see that. No more of this. No more of this. This is from the past. This is it. Let's actually split the deck. Hideaway. See, look at that. Make time to be with your person. Create your special hideaway. That's going away together. Oh, that's beautiful. Starts off as a friendship. But they may be wondering though, like, I don't want to just be friends with Gemini. I want to be more. We've got adventure. Yeah, I told you this person likes adventure. They like going out. Ooh, passion. So that's like the sexual side of the relationship as well. Gemini, you've got nothing to worry about. I'm going to see you this Saturday at 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. I hope we get even more additional information about this person, but let it come and let it flow, because they bring peace, balance, harmony, love, and a deep connection here. The past is going to seem just like a nightmare. It's like, wow, I can't believe that happened, but it did. But I'm happy it's over. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. I will see you this Saturday, and please have a fantastic week ahead. You absolutely deserve it. Start getting excited about this, because it's like an adventure of the heart for all the right reasons. All right, bye Gemini.